Hi, Rob Allen here with Truck Mount Forums. You know, over the last 35 years of cleaning carpets and owning truck mount forums for the last decade or so, there's hardly nothing that I haven't came across, and generally nothing impresses me anymore, sad to say. However, I'm going to have to admit, the Rotovac Bonzer, I've had an opportunity now to use it for almost 2 months. I'm really impressed with this unit. And I'm going to go over the features and explain why here in just a second. But most of all, more than anything else, what I really like about it the most is it dries the carpet so fast. And how does it do that? Well, it has double slotted vacuum intakes on it. So when you go forward and you go backwards, it's vacuuming at the same time. Also on top of it, you have a hole glide in the front and a slotted glide in the back. So you get the best of both worlds. We all know a hole glide dries the carpets the fastest, but generally you need some pre-agitation with it, where a slotted glide will help and get a little deeper cleaning. So you're getting the best of both worlds. I really like that. They're very easy to come on and off. You've got this little plate here with 2 screws. All you do is pull those out, the glide slides on and slides off very simply. I really like that. That's really convenient. The base of the unit, the whole unit weighs about 22 pounds. Very lightweight, except it's very well made. Solid. It's a cast head. It's also got a 2-inch sight tube all the way down, so you can see everything that's coming in and out. I really like that. You can pop this off if you want to and run a 2-inch hose right to the bottom. However, I've used it this way. It has great dry times, as I was mentioning earlier. And another reason I found out that it has such good dry times is because it encapsulates all the heat on the inside. The way this dome head is shaped, all the heat stays inside, and you've got 5 jets on the front, 2 jets on the back. So you're cleaning forward and backwards the whole time. It's really doing a great flushing job. On top of it, this machine can be used with a truck mount or with a portable. So I like that versatility. It can be used in a commercial setting and can also be used in a home, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. It has a quick handle adjustment. You pop this loose and you can go ahead and adjust it to where you like it. Some people will tighten it back up right about waist height and go ahead and clean with it. Personally, after using it for a while, I just like to let it float. I'll leave this open a little bit and let it float. I found that to be the easiest way to work with the unit. But you know, everybody has different cleaning styles, so you just find out what works for you. Next, you can telescope the handle. So you pop this loose right here, the handle telescopes up and down. You can adjust it to your right height. Like I said earlier, I like it somewhere around waist height. It also has these really nice wheels in the back, which makes it easier to push back and forth. It really has a lot of vacuum, so it's good to have those wheels. And if you have to adjust it, if it's really locking down too much on you, you've got a quick wheel adjustment here in the back. Instead of having to have a tool, all you do is pop this little switch, move it to where you want it, and adjust it perfectly. It's got a strap here which holds your hose, and I think that's important. But just remember, it has a 13-inch cleaning path, it has these glides on it, and it encapsulates the heat. So all that combined together really gives you a quick drying and also deep cleaning tool all in one. So I think that's very impressive. So let's go ahead and take a look at it right now. All right, notice how you can adjust the vacuum if you want to. If you feel it's too strong, you can pull the hose up slightly, and it has these little relief holes there. Personally, I like it closed. Okay, here I am going along the walls. Notice how you can go really close up to the walls and clean. I like that. And then work yourself into the open pattern. And for the most part, your hoses really stay out of the way if you mount it across the front of the machine like I do. You see a nice difference in it. Just move right along, back and forth, and you see a really nice, good cleaning path. This carpet wasn't very dirty actually. This is a very multi-million-dollar home. However, the lady has said that spots were coming back, and I asked her had she been using any home products, and she said yes, I use Resolve. I was kind of surprised. But anyway, the Resolve, she's not able to get that out of there, and you're going to notice there's a lot of residue coming through the sight tube. So that's a cool thing that I could show the client, all the products she's leaving behind, and I'm able to give it a good deep flush. She was very impressed with that, and it made a nice good impact on her. Also notice our Frisee upstairs. You can see a big difference in the cleaning. Not so much in the video, but in real life you can really see a huge difference between the light and the dark with just one pass. So imagine what 2 passes will do if you really need to clean a really dirty carpet. I thought it was also interesting that I'm able to use this inside of a home. I also checked the carpets to see how dry they were. On one side I cleaned with a wand, the other side with the Bonzer. It was definitely noticeably drier. And also you can get up inside of closets. Because the machine is compact, if you take your time, you can work yourself up into the closets. Maybe not the very closest edges, but hopefully you vacuumed that, so you should be fine. But notice still I can really work my way and maneuver in there pretty nicely. Also, going along the walls there, if I get up behind a door, I can just slide the door right out of the way and go all the way up to the very corner. So I really like that. Just be careful when you're touching up against the door that you're not too rough on it. That's with any tool, regardless of what you're using. So I'm cleaning in the forward stroke and I'm cleaning in the backward stroke, no matter where I'm cleaning. I really like that. Notice the difference in just one stroke. However, I like to overlap my strokes regardless of what cleaning tool I use. And I even like to do a dry cleaning stroke. You don't have to do a dry stroke, but I highly recommend it. All right, you've now had an opportunity to get a good up close and personal look at the Rotovac Bonzer. I'm going to have to admit it's definitely passes the TMF seal of approval. It's a great unit, it's at a good price point, and it's a great addition to any company that's out there. It works great on commercial carpet, CGD, which is commercial glue down. It also works good on cut pile. It was mostly made for commercial, but as I showed you, you can get inside of a home. With its size and versatility, you can really get around furniture, and you can also even get inside of closets. So I think that's very important. All right, with that all being said, if you wouldn't mind, if you haven't already subscribed to our Truck Mount forums or our YouTube channel or our Facebook page, I'd really appreciate that. It really helps us a lot and it helps you too, because you'll get the latest videos and information and updates as soon as they come available. Well, I'm Rob Allen with Truck Mount Forums. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoy the Rotovac Bonzer if you pick one up. If you got any problems or any questions, feel free to give me a message or a PM on the forum or Facebook. Have yourself a great day.